All right, hey there, good morning everybody. I'm going to do a little getting ready video. I'm gonna start with my blow dry, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this up. So it's gonna be a little different than I normally do because I usually do a full go through, but I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna use and when I get started. And then also, you can see I have absolutely nothing on my face, so a little bit of that too. And I'm going to just walk you through how I actually blow dry my hair because it's something I advise for people to do at home, and I believe in practice what you preach. So I'm going to give you guys a little more in-depth tutorial than I did the first time. So bear with me. We're going to do this in clips because when I actually blow dry, that's got to be sped up. I will give you the time frame it took though, okay? So here we go. We're getting started on another Sessions with Steph video. Super excited. All right, ladies and gents, so what I'm gonna start with is telling you exactly what I'm gonna be using in my hair today. So of course, I'm going to use the Thermal Defense Prep, which goes in wet hair because I need heat protection. With hair that has been pre-lightened several times, you definitely want something like this. So this gives really great defense. I'm also going to use Pure Polish, which is going to give me that pretty shine I want, but also help my hair to dry a bit faster. And these are all from Euphoria Style Line. I'm going to use Boost, which is for volume. I really want some nice big hair today, as big as I can possibly get it. So that's a must. And then my favorite combination of Sculpture and Illuminate. These two together really help with my fashion color, but they also give me really great shine, and then I have really good body in the hair after as well. So starting with my Thermal Defense Prep, I'm going to spray this in, and I'm not using a mirror. You guys can kind of see my station behind me. So I'm misting this in, making sure I hit everything possible, and then like I always do with my products, I like to make sure that I brush them through using a wet brush because they're the best. You can see my hair is pretty wet still. I washed this morning so I could make this video today to put it on the YouTubes, along with another good video I think that I'm gonna do. So brush that through, okay? Then I'm going to take Sculpture and I'm gonna put about a quarter size in there is what I'm looking at. Maybe a little more. There we go. And I'm going to pump my Illuminate in there 4 times is what I like to do. I believe you can do 3. And again, I'm running this through my ends, working it in, bringing it up, combing it through with my fingers, just really trying to hit every little strand. I really, really love these products. This the Sculpture is a styling glaze, and then you have a shine mist that you're adding with it. So having my fashion color in, it is Euphoria, it is super shiny already, but I feel like this just enhances it even more. So, and again, running through with my brush to make sure every strand gets a little bit of something. And then my Pure Polish. So I'm gonna put my Pure Polish in. This is just gonna really go through my ends. Probably, for me, what I like to use is about a dime size because I emulsify it in my hands and really just rub it through. So doing all of this, making sure I hit every strand, making sure that I'm really working it in my hair, especially my ends. I really love Pure Polish though. Really helps to dry my hair that much faster. And then Boost, because you can't not have Boost. Again, I apologize because I do not have a mirror, so I'm kind of going through and doing this. Boost, you do put it on wet hair. So what I'm gonna do is section, and you can kind of see I'm just taking these random sections, spraying Boost in after I shake it. Going in blind. getting in these roots really well, especially the top, because I don't get volume, guys. I really don't. My hair is too heavy for that. And I'm putting that right on there. Now we do have a volume spray to our volume fusion, but today it's go big or go home day. So I've worked that in. With things like this, instead of actually combing it through, I massage it more into the root of my hair. Okay, so that's this part, which is the application of products and what you're gonna use and why you're gonna use it. And now I'm going to actually blow dry my hair. Okay guys, I'm back for the blow dry part, getting a paddle brush and my blow dryer. I'm gonna move this back and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm going to do, because I have to move back, is I'm going to tip my head upside down and I'm gonna use this paddle brush. And so the rest of this, I won't be talking too much. I may voice over on this part, but you guys will be able to see what it is I actually do. Remember this, my hair is super straight. If I left it like this, it would dry like this. That's how straight my hair is. So my hair is gonna dry very straight, but everybody can do this technique. Curly hair, wavy hair, straight hair, little hair, a lot of hair, doesn't matter. So here we go. Real time. This is what my hair turned into. So you can see I have good volume. It's a bit crazy. I use a paddle brush because one, it's easier for me to get through, but two, it just helps me because my brush and my blow dryer never touch. It just helps me to do this more and just kind of keep the hair out. You can see though, my hair is super dry now, like completely dry. I have the volume I want, and at the end of my blow dry, what I do, when you saw me kind of throw that paddle brush to the side, was I change the temp. So on your blow dryer, there should be, you know, a high, medium, low, or you'll have like a high, medium, cool. On mine, it's these guys, right? So when it's on here, it's hot. When I go all the way to the other side, it gets really cool. And then there's my cold button. So before I come up, to make sure that that hair really has the lift I am looking for, which it definitely does, I cool my hair. Because if you think about it, okay, hear me out here. Hot hair, right? If you take a freshly ironed shirt and it's still warm and you put it over something as it's warm, right? It will have that little bend to it. My favorite analogy, and this will show you where I'm from, I guess, is a tortilla. If you warm up a tortilla, right, and then you put the tortilla like on the edge of something, and it's just hanging over, but it had been warmed up, and now it's cooling. when you pick up that tortilla, if you didn't pick it up in time, guess what it's going to do? It's going to stay in that shape because it cooled, and that's it. It's done. It's like leaving it out for too long. You know, you want to keep tortillas warm so that they're bendable and flexible. And in this case, you want to do the same with your hair. You want to cool your hair. It's opposite effect so that it'll stay in what you had intended it to do. So I don't dry my hair to a part because I do like volume. I also have a widow's peak, and I just let my hair go where my hair wants to go. So yeah, that's the blow dry part, guys. I'll get on my face here in a second and we'll talk about what's going to completely happen with this. And what I'm going to walk you through, honestly, or just talk about, is how I decide where my eyeshadow goes for the day, or what happens with the full face. So but I'm gonna end this clip for a second and then I'll come right back. Okay guys, so for the end of this, I'm just gonna kind of go over my end routine after my blow dry. And what I do is I'm going to actually curl my hair, just the ends really, to give them a bend, using my thermal protectant Retain, which goes on dry hair, which also helps to just keep that curl for me. It has quinoa protein in it, so it has a memory to it, which will help to keep that nice bevel that I'm going for. And you can see, look how much volume I got in my hair from that boost. OMG, I love it. And this is my second wash too, just in case y'all are wondering how many times I have washed this color. This is the second one. So but Retain, I love it. It's a heat styling spray. It's amazing. It smells so good, and it's very light, so it's not going to weigh my hair down. And then the last little tidbit I want to get into is the makeup. So as you can see, I have a caboodle. I've talked about it before. And basically what I'm going to do, my outfit for today is black and white. I do have a jacket that I'm going to put on here in a little bit. And it's kind of how I'm going to base things. I am feeling purples lately, or mauve-y colors. And so I do have lots of different palettes, but more than likely today I'm going to go with something out of this Morphe palette. So I have a lot of those colors here. It's winter, I like it, and basically what I do is I just kind of feel it out. Definitely putting a little bit of a neutral brown in there, darker, deeper one, but using my more mauve-y colors like this guy is really, really pretty. So something like that. And that's what I base it off of. I make sure that I try to have all the colors that I need for my makeup. So I'll do that here in a second. And that is the gist of my morning routine. You can see, oof, now I have this everywhere. Look at that color though. Isn't that pretty? Morphe has such great pigments. You can see I don't sit here and like fret over too much. I do that. I'm going to put my lashes on, and that'll be the start of my day. So that's just a quick get ready video for you guys. I will take a picture to post at the end of this video so you can see the final look and total time. What I'll do is I'm going to take a photo too of my watch so you can see when I started, when I finished with the rest of this. The blow dry itself took me about 10 minutes, so just so you know, that was about a 10-minute thing. I did speed it up, but total it takes me about 10 minutes now to blow dry my hair. So awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying these videos, and that's just the way to do it. Now if you have short hair and you're like, I want to have a good style, but blow drying, I have difficulty with it, dry your hair upside down too. It'll give you the volume you're looking for, and then you just need great product to use after, such as our forming cream, which is really, really amazing. Or you could also use, I really like the Pieceworks. Pieceworks is great for pixies because you can really just give it more of that pieceiness. You can make that pieceiness with this. It's not super sticky and heavy, which is always, always, always a wonderful thing. We also have Fixation, which is really great to use. And then I've actually been playing with Details, which has been promoted for our curly curl friends, as we say here at Euphoria. However, I have kind of had some fun with it. I have a lot of layering going on. This is like a shag grown out. really grown out. And so when I really want to just have that pieciness show, I'm taking a little bit of those details and just kind of like pulling out some pieces and letting them be free, so to speak, with a little bit of that spray wax. So it's really, really fun stuff. Things that you should look into. Find yourself a good wax, a good, Pieceworks kind of material. Stuff that's more cream is my way of doing things. And don't hesitate to use some guy stuff. We have putty, mud. I mean, to me, why not? Why not have fun with it? And it smells so delicious. So I will take pictures. I will show you guys the time. Actually, I'll show you this now so you can see it's 9:40 here where I am. And then I'll show you the time after I'm done. All right, later guys.